Welcome to Business Focused, a production of the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, LJ Wilson, and today I have Melissa Koskovich, Senior Vice President and Director of Communications at Leidos, and I have Lois Hughes, founder of His Hidden Treasures. Melissa and Lois, it's great to have you here today. How are you doing?
Great. Thanks
Great,
for
thank
having
you.
us, LJ.
Yeah, thank you, LJ.
Oh, no problem. Congratulations to you both on being selected as Best of Reston honorees. Leidos, you were selected for Best of Reston honoree for Corporate Business Leader. And Lois, His Hidden Treasures, was selected as Best of Reston honoree Civic Community Organization Leader. Is that correct?
Yes, very exciting.
So, Melissa, Leidos opened its headquarters in the Reston Town Center less than 2 years ago. And you've already became very engaged in the community. You've been involved with the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life, the American Heart Association's Run Your Heart Out Reston, Habitat for Humanity. You've also provided more than 32,000 volunteer hours and significant financial support to the community in less than 2 years. And Lois, you're also 2 years old, correct?
Exactly.
And Lois, your organization, His Hidden Treasures, was founded by you and your husband, correct?
Yes, that is
Troy
correct.
Hughes.
My husband. Yeah.
You're a nonprofit ministry
We are.
that's helping people work their way out of homelessness and grow self-esteem in newly furnished home, and you provide furniture for these new homes, correct?
Absolutely.
So with that in mind, ladies, you're definitely making a difference in the Reston community. So I think you should pat yourselves on the back. But Melissa, from a corporate social responsibility standpoint, Leidos gets it, which I know for a fact because I work with a lot of just on the community engagement committee, Ginger. Can you tell me why community service is important to Leidos?
Sure. Well, Leidos, everyone thinks we're a new company, but actually we were founded in 1969. We were formerly known as SAIC, and a few years ago we changed our name to Leidos when we did a split of the company. And since we have that really long history, our employee base is very engaged, and it's very important to them that we have a good community relations and corporate responsibility program within the communities in which we live and work. So it's clearly a priority for us, and it's something that we dove kind of, both feet in first when we moved to Reston, and we just look forward to the year ahead. And it's clearly important for any business to do its part as a good corporate citizen to give back to the community that provides us an enriching environment in which we operate. So.
And you're definitely doing that. Lois, how do you feel your organization is contributing to the Greater Reston community area?
Well, I believe that His Hidden Treasures is just our whole business model is really geared around to involving the entire community. So there's so many needs for folks that are moving out of homelessness, and they just need a helping hand. So everything from their personal pieces that they need in their furniture to jobs to resources to help get them started. So there really is a means for just about any business, any corporation, any individual to give into this ministry. So I believe the model does that.
Lois, His Hidden Treasures is really trying to build the self-esteem of those who have fallen on hard times.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what was the inspiration or motivation for you starting your organization?
Well, first and foremost, it's just what God placed on my husband's and mine heart to do. But we had both lived lives that encompassed also good times and bad times ourselves. So we've had people help us in the past. And the opportunity arose to help people with the means in which God had given us, which was basically used furniture, things that other people no longer needed. And one piece at a time, one apartment at a time has multiplied and doubled and continues to do that. The more that we give, the more it goes away. But people have helped us in the past, and when you've been in that situation, you can relate and just want to stretch your hand out so that somebody knows you care about them.
Well, that's obvious because you're the Best of Reston honoree.
Thank you.
Melissa, I want to go back to you as well. How do you feel your company is contributing to the Greater Reston community in both large and small ways?
Well, we've had a presence here through our community relations program for some time, but as I said, when we moved the headquarters, clearly this became our hometown. So we wanted to really expand what we had begun here, and we've done that in a lot of ways. You mentioned our American Heart Association efforts. You know, we've done several events to that end. We participated with Cornerstones in the Help the Homeless Walk. We've also done a few fun things for the community. For example, in June, we threw a World Cup viewing party with our partner, DC United, who Leidos is actually the presenting sponsor for. We threw that World Cup viewing party in the town center, and we had over 16,000 people attend the party throughout the day. And so that was a good thing to kind of give back a little to the community. We've also done a lot with the USO. We sponsored the Firecracker 5K, also in the town center on July 4th. And, you know, I could go on and on. Our employees are just making a huge impact on the community.
You definitely are, and I also know you're very much involved in the military, and the volunteers, a lot of your volunteers from your company are military.
Yeah, we have actually about a quarter of our employees are military veterans, including myself. Go Air Force. So that's always an important thing to Leidos.
Okay, so Lois, what does it mean to you to have your organization selected as Best Arrested honoree, or being a Best Arrested honoree?
Clearly, my husband and I are very humbled, but the award goes to his hidden treasures. We're just the recipients on behalf of the ministry, because the ministry is capable of reaching out to more and more people. So the more people that come in and sow into the ministry and into other people's lives, either with resources, times, talents, their used furniture, whatever. We just have so many different types of needs. We work with a lot of homeless veterans. So Cornerstones is out of all the agencies we work with, they have the widest different variety of folks that are coming out. So we're talking homeless veterans, abused women with children, and just anyone that's fallen on hard times. So it allows us the opportunity to work with lots of different folks, and I think that's probably the strongest.
And I'm going to pose the same question to you. What do you think, or why do you think you were selected for the Best Arrested honoree? Obviously, you're already doing everything that needs to be done in the community. Can you explain why?
Well, we're certainly not doing everything that needs to be done. And in fact, at times I find myself saying, we need to do more, we need to do more. But I know the reason that we were selected is because of the great work that our employees are doing to make a difference. I mean, Leidos, the company, we stand behind our employees and provide the philanthropic resources as far as the funds and the engagement opportunities, but the employees are the ones that are out there doing the great work, so this awards is really a hat off to them.
Well, Melissa and Lois, thank you for joining me today, and congratulations again on being selected as Best Arrested honorees. The 24th Annual Best Arrested Award awards is April 30th at the Hyatt Regency Reston. You can purchase your tickets for this event by visiting www.cornerstonesva.org. Again, this has been Melissa Koskovich, Senior Vice President and Director of Communications at Leidos, and Lois, founder of His Hidden Treasures. I'm your host, LJ Wilson, and thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again.